Hello and welcome to the Had an Idea podcast. He's Michael Mason.
He's Ben Coleman. And Ben, we've been doing this podcast for so long. We always have a joke to begin the episodes with, and you'd think with the amount of episodes we've done, we'd have run out of jokes by now.
Yeah. And we have.
Yes. So on with the show!
So this week our category for our big idea is invention.
Mm-hmm, it is.
So Mike, it got me wondering, what's the best thing that you've ever made? What are you most proud of?
Made? Ooh. Well, Ben, I'm a self-made man.
Yeah, good of you to take the blame.
Very good.
No, Morecambe and Wise joke.
Well, you made it your own. It's now a Ben and Mike joke. Something I've made. I've never actually invented an actual thing, so it's just.
You made me the Ben game.
I did make the Ben game, yeah. That was quite complicated.
Unnecessarily complicated, I'd say. It was good though. Me and my mum played it a few times.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Although when I try to think of games, I do tend to, overthink them. Because the original idea for that was a game we have to collect like keys, but you can only carry one key at a time, so you have to keep going back and forth to this chest and open this chest to get another key. That you don't have to open a door. So that was an idea I had, which I didn't make. But one thing I am proud of making. Well, Ben, as you know, I work for a wrestling company in North Wales, Fusion Pro Wrestling. Check them out.
Yeah, shout out to Harvey there.
Yeah, big shout out to Harvey as well. There's actually
he's not a wrestler.
He's not a wrestler, but he's he's
just go up to him and tackle him. Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, at his wedding. For the I do's. Suplex him. Anyway, I digress. I work for a wrestling company in North Wales, Fusion Pro Wrestling, and shout out to Harvey. And I've made multiple figures of the wrestlers, and which is something I enjoy doing. Actually,
yeah, you're very good at them.
Oh,
as well.
Thank you. Making my wrestling figures, and the first one I did was a guy called Big 50, and he actually retired, but he's back now. He's back from retirement. But he's wrestling on a different name. I cannot remember the name he's wrestling.
Big 56.
Big 56, yeah. That's how old he is.
A bit older now.
No, but first one I did was of him, because I had a figure that looked exactly like him. And I was looking at it, thinking, if I just paint this, because he wears face paint, so if I paint him, then that's just him.
Yeah.
And so I did that, and I did one of my brother Will, of course.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that one. Mason Toombs.
Yeah, Mason Toombs, yeah. I did a couple of Nelson. Because the first one I did wasn't very good. Oh. But the second one was just spot on. And one of my favourites I did of a fella called Trent Adams. And his gear at the time was just very simple, like black trunks, white, lining. But he used to come to the ring with a 9 Inch Nails t-shirt. And it was just like a plain white shirt with the logo on. And I thought, if I could get a tiny little shirt made...
And then just do the logo on it?
No.
Oh, you got it made?
Had it made.
Well, you could have just got a white t-shirt and written it on.
I could have, but it wouldn't have been as good. It wouldn't have been as...
commitment, that is.
Well, I found a place online that does like wrestling figure clothing, custom clothing. So I messaged him and said, listen, I'm trying to do a figure for a friend. He just has this like plain white shirt with this logo on. Could you do that? And he went, yeah, easy. and it was. I thought it was going to be like 20 quid or something, like $5.
Oh, that's
it cost. Yeah. So yeah.
So what do you do with them after? Do you give them to the people? Or
sometimes I give them. If they're there, I'll give them. If not, then I'll just keep them. And I've got a few at home.
Because I know what you did with one of them. You gave it to me.
Yes, that's right. I did a figure of Ben Coleman here.
Yeah, I think. Wasn't it a Christmas thing? Because I made a figure of you as well.
Yeah, I should have brought it.
Yeah, we set each other a challenge to make a figure of each other.
Hey.
So
and there's Ben.
Is Ben. I should point out it's before I started wearing glasses and grew a beard.
Yeah.
At the time, it looked quite a lot like me, but
he's got the muscles as well, and the your boots.
Yes,
got the kind of boots you wear, and a removable waistcoat.
You like me in removable clothing?
My favourite thing about you. Oh, look at that, ladies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've still got the one that you made me as well. I do like it because I look very slim. I'm very thin.
I think I just found two figures. One had like ideal body with like a shirt on, and the other one had like the head with the ginger beard.
Yeah.
Just brought two and swapped the heads.
Yeah. See, it works. I think that one I had to like change the if I may just you know. I don't know. Yeah, because the waist doesn't turn. So I just got two figures and broke them in half and glued.
It's like paralysed from the legs down.
No wonder that you look like that.
Premonition of my waist. My hips giving out.
Maybe. Ooh, sorry, I like this. I won't playing with that. The Ben Coleman figure, and it came with a little ukulele, didn't it?
Yeah. I have got that somewhere, but we used it for something else.
Is it that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there
it is. It's right there.
What a coincidence.
Hey.
Have a little ukulele.
I'm sure that was a Duplo ukulele. Not Duplo, what's the one?
Playmobil.
Playmobil, yeah.
That's cool. I really like that. It's nice to play with myself.
So what about you, Ben? What's your favourite thing that you've made?
Well, you know, being a designer and creative, I've created a lot of things in my life.
You've created some catastrophes.
Yeah.
You've created great works of art as well.
Oh, yes, but it's hard to tell which is which. When you do, like, abstract art.
It's true.
But one that sprung to mind was in year 4, I think it was, in school. We were doing, like, a craft project where we built, like, a big, massive, like, sort of playground. It was about the size of, sort of, imagine 2 school desks put together.
Oh, wow.
It was quite big.
That is big. What for each student, or was like...
No, like, and everyone contributed something to it. So, like, we each took it in turns to go there for, like, an hour or so. And most people did, like, you know, like, bikes or... trees or a bench, or because like with lollipop stick bench and stuff like that, or they'd make like fountains and stuff. But I made a wheelchair, which I was quite proud of, because I thought, you know, inclusivity. This is back in the day before, you know, people cared about.
They just left them on the floor. They didn't.
Yeah, they'd have to like sit outside the park and watch
and look and weep. There's just loads of them. Coloured around the fence.
But I think, I'm trying to remember, I think I used lollipop sticks for like the sort of seat parts, and then straws for like the handle, and then a straw and some cardboard wheels.
Nice.
And the wheels turned as well. And that's really worked, and it was reclinable.
Oh,
like you could like put the seat back and the thing, like the foot thing, come up.
That's awesome.
I was so proud of it. And even the teacher was like, "Wow, that's pretty impressive." So yeah, I've always been quite pleased with that.
And that's the day you knew you were designing. You were destined to be a designer.
Yeah.
Or designed to be a designer, as I always
designed to be a destiny.
You see why I'm not a designer.
But yes, I was always quite proud of that. And the teacher said, "Oh, that's nice. You're in a wheelchair." Because everyone else had done like regular stuff.
Yeah, stuff that they wanted.
Yeah,
but you're thinking of other people.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it showed my kindness and thoughtfulness all the way back then.
Aww. Did you get the girl?
What, the disabled 10 centimetre girl?
I would just assume that you were doing this to impress a lady for some reason.
Oh no, that stuff wasn't on my mind back then. It was purely fun.
Purely fun. Nah, that is pretty cool, to be fair. So,
we've made our things, our toys.
Yes, we've bragged a little bit.
Now it's time to generate some ideas.
Oh!
So as ever, we start with our anything ideas, and Mike, what's your anything idea?
Well, Ben, my anything idea is for a video game.
Ooh, that is anything.
It is. So what's your anything idea? No, my idea for a video game is based on a TV show that we both enjoy.
Ooh, do you want me to try and guess?
Oh, go on.
Simpsons?
Nope.
That's the only show I can think of that we both watch.
It's a show that we almost went on.
Bargain Hunt.
Bargain Hunt! A video game based on Bargain Hunt.
Can I just tell a story about us applying?
Go on, yeah.
Because I applied for it and I put all sort of all joke answers. Cause I thought it'd be funny if we get on there.
Because they ask you, like, why do you want to be on the show? Or tell us about yourself, you know.
And I think they asked, like, why do you want to be on it? And I just said, they said, why do you think you'd be good on the show? And I put, we look really good in red fleeces. So that was the sort of calibre of answer I had given. And they rang me up.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, God. And then I started asking, like, so what's your experience? Do you collect things and stuff like that? I don't know. So, yeah, I messed it up. We could have been on there.
We'll reapply after I take those elocution lessons. And, we'll get on. And we'll plug the show. We'll remove our red fleeces to a real podcast t-shirt. Yeah.
So anyway, your video game for Bargain Hunt.
Bargain Hunt.
Sounds interesting because it's like two opposite ends of the audience.
Yeah, it does actually. It's like, well, what you do, basically, the game. My idea is essentially the show, you walk around a field.
Surely there's a car boot there. Right?
There is a car boot. Are you sure it's the right place?
Oh, look, I found some grass.
How much are you selling this for?
And the next lot here is a cow pat.
That cow pat's worth a lot of moolah.
That's the sort of punny narrative they do. Isn't it?
It is, to be honest, yeah. But yeah, that's basically it. You walk around the field with, stuff going on. Could be different places. Maybe
across
they could
the country.
Yeah, like because they have like indoor ones, don't they? And like ones in like shopping markets. Yeah, indoor markets, that sort of thing. So maybe you could have something like that, different levels.
Yeah, work your way up from a car boot to an indoor market.
Ooh, yeah.
Some old person's home.
What are you doing in here? Give us your jewels, Granny.
Tim Monica just grabbing jewellery off a
Look at an old woman. How much do you think these slippers will fetch in auction?
That's a question. Is there a host and other experts in there?
Oh, yes.
I want to see a little animated Tim Monica.
Don't we all, Ben? Don't we all? I think it should have like a narrator. The host would narrate it. And I think you'd have an expert who's sort of with you. So I'm thinking, should it be you should just walk around normally, or is it like a point and click thing? Because I'm thinking once you get to an actual store, it sort of gives you like a zoom in of the store and you can click on different items. Yeah,
maybe there's like sort of 6 items that are purchasable. And then you have to pick which one you think can make the most.
Yeah, and that's when the expert comes in and says...
No!
Yeah, pretty much.
Stupid woman. I'm a man. Well, cut your hair then.
Yeah, hippie. Man, I like this Channel 4 version of Bargain Hunt. Hosted by Joe Lycett. See, now you think, I might watch that. Yeah.
Oh, I like this game. Because I do like Bargain Hunt.
Yeah, there's something about it, isn't there?
Yeah.
And you'll be able to create your own character.
Oh.
Character creation.
Do you get to choose if you're red or blue?
Oh, that is a good question. I think you should. I think you should be allowed.
Oh, could you do it like where you play either co-op mode or battle mode?
Oh, yes!
Then we're on the same team.
Yes!
And it's like, do you agree on this item?
I like that, because they have a time limit, don't they, in the show?
Yeah.
So it'd be the same... on the game,
you know what happened there? Like you're wandering off to the store, and I just run off to the other side.
Yeah.
Ben, come on! I can't get across the screen. Yeah, and then like battle mode where I pick mine.
Yes.
But then you'd be able to see on my screen, wouldn't you? If it's split screen.
Unless you can have it like it's an online.
Yeah.
Game. Because as well, the expert would be the one to tell you, well, that, tends to sell very well, Don't know who this...
Yeah, these chavvy... Yeah, I've stolen a few of them in my time. Would it be like programmed, like self-sabotage. Like,
well, that's
might make 200, and then you get there, it makes 50 quid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You lose money on it because that's what happens in the show. Sometimes the expert. I think it all depends really on the auction itself.
So how would that work? Would it be programmed where you win a certain amount, you lose, or just random?
That's the thing. I don't know if it should be programmed, or I think it should just be random because you'll have items that are worth a lot. But you don't know if they're going to make a lot. Yeah. So items will always be programmed as, this could make,
Well, maybe that's it. Like, maybe there's sort of, if there's 6 items, there's like one that is cheap and he says will make a lot, and it does make a lot. There's one that's cheap, he says won't make a lot, but it does make a lot. There's one that's expensive, he says, but...
Because the only thing I'm thinking with that is, if you play it enough, I doubt many people would play it enough, but if you did play it enough, you'd get to know the pattern. So I think being random. Yeah. Say if this glass. This glass could make anywhere between 75 and £200 at auction.
That's an expensive glass.
It is an expensive glass. Well, it's
you got it for £3.50.
Well, you as the player could think, all right, I'll buy that, and you take it. But at the auction is programmed differently, so it might not make that. You might lose money on it.
Yeah.
So I'll spend 100 on that, hoping to get 200 back.
Yeah. So it's set to make like one of 5 prices, and then it randomly generate from that.
Yeah.
In the back end, it randomly generates from that. So this time it'll make 70 quid. This next time it'll make 100.
There's. I'm no video game expert, so I wouldn't know exactly how it works, but that's kind of
Yeah. I like this.
So there's a game on Steam called Game Dev Tycoon, I think it is, and that generates sales for games, and it's all based on how well you do during the production of the game and how well the market is, and are people buying RPG games, or are they focusing more on puzzle games? So if you release an RPG game when no one wants to buy them, then it's not gonna. It doesn't matter how good the game is; it's not going to sell well. So it'd be kind of like that. It doesn't matter if it is Birmingham Steel or Birmingham Silver. If people aren't buying Birmingham Silver, then it's not going to make.
Maybe there's a sort of little news section. Either it's on a little ticker at the bottom, or you have to go into a menu to see it, and it just says Birmingham Steel is doing very popular this season. Yeah. And then you go, I'll make a note of that and get some.
Yeah. So you have to do a bit of research into it. I like that.
But I suppose the most important question is, do you get to do the leg kick at the end? Join us next time for more bargain hunt. Yes.
Yeah. You have to time. It's like those rhythm games.
You have to time the kick.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
He's like, yes.
For that reason. Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, I'd love to play this game now. We should make it.
We should actually.
I wonder if, I know your ideas of video game, I wonder if you could do a board game of it. I think it'd probably be too complicated.
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe that's something to let percolate in your mind.
Yes, like a nice coffee.
Yes.
So, Ben, it is now time for your anything idea.
Ooh.
What you got for us?
Well, the big idea is invention. And my anything idea is also an invention.
Oh, you've got 2 inventions.
Yes, I don't know whether we've ever done this on the podcast.
I don't know.
It's unprecedented. Throwing out the rule book.
Uncharted waters here, folks.
Yes, I got the rule book and I just threw it out.
I've kept hold of it just in case.
Yeah, because it's got my ideas.
It's got your ideas in it.
So,
all right.
Do you want the animal-themed idea or the person-themed idea?
Give me your... Are these 2 ideas that you're going to use today?
Yeah, well, you're going to hear both of them.
Give me your best one last.
Do you want the animal one or the person one?
They're both equally as good, aren't
Yes.
they? All right. Give me the animal one.
Okay, let's go with the person one. I just realised that's not as good. So
no, give me the not good one first, because then we've got something to build up to.
Okay, so the person one.
Okay.
as you know and can see, I wear the glasses.
You do, yes. Do you want to show the folks at home, just in case you get their ears?
Yeah, my glasses.
That's his glasses. That's what he looks like.
Can't see the thing now. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, there I am.
So, I didn't wear glasses in school, but a lot of kids do.
Ah, yes.
And I know sometimes, like, when kids get bullied in school, like, they take the glasses off them. Or sometimes people are like, give us a go on your glasses and take them off. Like, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
And, like, they do stuff like that. So...
Exploding glasses.
Not far off, actually.
Oh, okay.
So my invention is for isomorphic electrified glasses.
That's a mouthful.
The electrified part is basically if you touch them, you get an electric shock. But the isomorphic, it means that you won't get a shock.
Right.
Because it's...
so the wearer doesn't get a shock from wearing them.
It's programmed to your skin or head, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the technology exists to actually make it. But
we'll develop the technology.
Yeah, in some way, like recognises you and recognises your hand, because obviously if you take them off,
you got to get a stick.
But then if anyone else tries to take them off you, or if you've like left them on the bedside table and someone tries to nick them, you get a shock.
You could play a prank and love. Would you get me my glasses?
Yeah, I don't think she will love for long. But I mean, I did think after, well, if a bully tries to take your glasses and gets a shock, then he'll probably just punch you.
Break your glasses.
Yeah, but it might maybe like convince him you got some sort of superpowers.
Ooh, I'm static man. I stand awfully still. Why is that superhero not helping? Oh, that's static man. He doesn't do anything. He stands there.
But if there's a falling building, we can put him there and he'll stand there like a column. Prop it up.
The only problem is you can't move him because he gives you electric shock. I hate static man. I swear that's not just a statue, yeah.
I think, like, if a bully did try and take your glasses and got a shock, I think that would go, ooh, no, I won't mess with him. Because you don't know what else he can do.
Oh, he might control fire.
Yeah.
I'll take his false teeth out of him.
But I know what you're thinking, Mike, is gloves.
Ah, yeah.
Because if he's wearing gloves and tries to take them off, he won't recognise his handprint. So this is where we upsell.
Oh.
With gloves that are like, you know, at like a hotel, they have those card keys.
Yeah.
Where like you program it to that door and it only works on that door. So the gloves were programmed to be your glasses.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it. Maybe there's some sort of chip that you put on the glasses and that electrifies them, and the chip can also go in the gloves. I don't know.
It's interesting. The thing is, then they could just nick the gloves.
Oh, and then take it off.
Yeah. I've stolen your gloves. I'm stealing your glasses.
Is that a really low budget Avengers Infinity War with Nero's got the Infinity to go different gems? I've got a glove. I can take your glasses.
No!
Thanos going around stealing glasses.
There's a whole world full of people just bumping into stuff.
I can't think of any superheroes that actually wear glasses. I suppose Superman as Clark Kent.
That's true. It's weird. Peter Parker does at first, doesn't he? In the film, at least, with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, until he gets his powers.
Yeah.
Reed Richards, sometimes, from the Fantastic Four. Because he's a scientist. And scientists wear glasses.
Naturally. Dr. Banner?
Yeah, I'm sure he's worn them in the film, like when he's testing.
Oh, Beast from X-Men.
Yeah, Beast.
Yeah, there you go. There's one definite superhero who wears glasses.
Thanos versus Beast. I'd like to see that, actually.
Yeah, actually.
Purple versus blue.
Oh, my two favourite colours. Then he just licks his glasses and he's like, well, I'm going home, I guess. I can't do anything now.
All the other X-Men just standing there. Huh?
Cyclops wears glasses.
Oh, yeah, famously wears glasses.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because without them, he'd burn everyone.
Melt everyone, yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying, because if Thanos took his glasses off, You get laser
Go
beams.
for it, go for it, Thanos, I dare you.
Yeah.
Get your face lasered off.
I mean, with that chin, he needs a bit of work.
That's true, yeah. I like it. It's an interesting idea.
And maybe then we could expand to, especially if it's a chip, we could expand to other things like hearing aids.
For any bullies who try to steal the kids' hearing aids.
Yeah. I don't know what else did. Shoes? Do people still steal shoes?
Probably.
Do people ever steal shoes? Yeah, bags. Your whole bag electrified. That would be awkward though, you bump into someone. Get an electric shock.
Yeah. Oh, so if you've got the electric glasses, you'll have to take them off to kiss anyone.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, they're just the close contact.
I love
my eyes! Electrocute my eyes! Then you take the glasses off and you can't see anything.
Or maybe you could then register them on the chip.
But it was a ruse after your glasses.
Yeah, a long scheme too.
I got your glasses!
You broke my heart and my glasses. I can't see you anymore. Now I've got your glasses.
Very good. I like it. It's interesting. I don't know how practical it is.
No, as a concept, it's like one of those sci-fi things in the future.
Yeah. And to be fair, we've had a few of those on this show. Harvey's idea of the time thing, and Nelson's idea of pandas for peace.
My magnetic hat thing.
Yeah. But I do like it. What could you?
So should we act it out when you try and steal my glasses and you get a shock?
Oh, okay.
It should test your acting abilities. You didn't really react. It was more the noise.
Well, you know, it was not that big of a shock.
Are you immune to electric shocks? No.
I am, but I'm quite nervous.
Can you put them on?
Oh, okay.
If I can see you. Oh, yeah, you look quite cool, actually.
I can't see myself.
So yeah, I'd go to each and go.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Then I'd take them off and go, ha.
To be fair, I make that noise when I take my glasses off. Or at least I will now.
Every time.
In the opticians.
Would they react? Okay, if you like to look at this.
It sounds like I'm making fun of the way they... Better now.
That's what you sound like. You say to them.
Yeah, if you ever like reply to them in that tone. Better with one, always two. It's better with one.
Not really. No difference.
Thank you, doctor. Their prescription. Oh, I want to try that next time.
Just make fun of them the way they speak. If they ask for like a glass of water or something, you can give them two. Better one, better two.
Why would an optician ask you for a glass of water? Oh, I'm feeling a bit dizzy. Just looking into your eyes. Hypnotic. Can you fetch me a glass of water? What am I, your slave? I only came in here for a checkup.
I don't know why I said that. I was just trying to think of, reasons why you'd be able to do that to an optician.
Maybe if they ask you to take a seat and there's two seats.
Yeah. Should I take one or two? Sit down.
Shall I sit slowly or quickly?
I'll make you sit quickly in a second.
I mean, he's turned aggressive quite quickly.
Well, it's not the first time you've done it, is it? Every time you go there, taking glasses of water with you.
So, hello, Mr.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back.
Well, that's just how you talk.
Yeah.
They overhear you in the I don't know, McDonald's making an order. Could I have a number 2? That would be more of like a Chinese place rather than...
Can I have a burger or 2? No one, no two.
You really did.
Putting it in the till every time. Oh, bring up the order. Get the manager to reset it.
And everyone gets annoyed at the way this guy talks.
Oh, there's a new character. So I did have an idea for a character who was a psychiatrist or like a therapist. He's just like, hello, my name's Dave. Hi. So what's your name? Okay, you want to remain anonymous, that's fine. And the sketch was like that the other person didn't talk and then he just kept talking. And then at the end he said, well, I'm going to go on my lunch break now. So you can just stay there if you want. So like, gets up and walks out and then the guy goes, I've got a fear of psychiatrists.
Very good.
Punchline. It's a little bonus idea there.
Yeah, a little bonus for you people out there.
So we've done the bonus idea and let's move on to the actual idea of our invention.
Oh, I don't know what that noise was. Oh, didn't do a dog. Yeah. Okay, folks, it's now time for our big idea. So, Ben, why don't you start us off?
Well, I've got a big idea, as you hinted. Yeah. Well, as I hinted at earlier.
Yeah,
you said nothing. But as I hinted at earlier, it's an animal theme. And I've also got a prop.
Oh.
To show you one animal.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to describe to the listener, without saying the name of the animal, what sort of animal it is?
It's, well, if I can hold him for a second, he's got...
It's a her, actually.
Oh, is it? Oh, excuse me. No, that is definitely a him. I think it's fine. He's got, well, I mean, first of all, long neck. I think should explain it for a lot of people. Yeah. Long legs as well to go with it. Funny looking face.
It's Naomi Campbell. First model that popped into my head.
Oh, very good. Well, he's got like a couple of horns on his head and ears. Of course, he's got ears.
A bit horny.
Yeah, hey, he is. He's got a long tail with a swishy bit at the end. And he's got hooves.
And he's a bit spotty.
He is a bit spotty. He's sort of like a yellowy, kind of beigey colour with like brown patterns, like brown spots on him. It's a giraffe.
Yes.
He's going to say that.
It's a lovely giraffe.
Yeah. So, Mike, what's your idea?
So I was listening to The Unbelievable Truth the other day, and one of the truths on there was that giraffes only sleep for 30 minutes a day. Oh. Because it's too long and difficult a process for them to like get down, like to lie down.
That's why they don't dance either.
Yeah.
I'd love to get down, but it's just too long and difficult a process.
Oh, dancing giraffe. I want to see that. But because it like to lie down, they've got long legs. And
and the legs do bend like quite weirdly. As you can see on there. At the back they bend, inwards. At the front they bend. Yeah. So
by the time they've sat down, and then they've got like, obviously the neck, like the weight's off balance. And, to get down, so it's a long and difficult process. By the time they got down, like the alarm clock's going.
Is your idea a bed for giraffes?
Why are you saying that in a mocking tone? Because they also, like I did a bit more research, and when they do sit down, like with their necks up, they only sit for 5 minutes at a time. So again, it's a bit pointless getting down. So yeah, giraffe beds.
Giraffe bed.
But there's a few ways you could do it.
Okay.
So the first way I thought of is like sort of a hammock. Like, so imagine my hand's a hammock.
Yeah.
So they walk over it and then they sort of plop themselves down into it. It'd have to be like quite reinforced.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they could at least sort of take the weight off their legs.
Yeah.
And then the other idea is for like...
You can't even get it out.
Well, it's just how stupid you think the whole concept was. You're going to like quit the podcast when you hear this. So basically, the bed starts off vertical.
Of course it is.
And the giraffe stands next to it.
And it slowly falls down?
Yeah, and they lean on it and it slowly goes down. I I thought this was a good idea. So I'll show you on the video. So it's there. They lean on it and
it goes down like that.
And then they lie down.
Just so they can get longer sleep.
Yeah. Wouldn't you like a bed where you just sort of lean on it?
I'm not a giraffe.
It could have fooled me. Well, no, but you know, like those chairs that lift old people up.
Yeah.
It's like that in reverse. Like, you just lean on the bed. Slowly go down. But obviously for them, then they don't have to mess about bending their legs and like trying to keep their neck up, and they just lie down and it goes down. There'd have to be some way for them to trigger it, because obviously if like a park keeper does it and it goes down and then he goes off for his lunch and like, no, I want to get up now.
I see what you mean, like a zookeeper. A park keeper. What are giraffes in this park? Bring beds for them.
Well, you know, maybe if they were had enough sleep, they wouldn't be so cranky and they'd be allowed to go into parks.
Giraffes are famously cranky.
That's why they're kept in zoos. Because they're too aggressive.
They're too aggressive for parks.
Yeah.
You're trying to fight the trees.
Yeah. So I was going to ask if you had any more ideas for how we can make a bed.
Thing is, I do giraffes sleep only for half an hour because getting down, or is it just that's just how long they sleep?
Yeah, well, that's what they said.
Well, surely at this point they're okay with it. They're used to it.
Yeah. Only
having half an hour's sleep a night.
Well, yeah, but you know, we could give it. Because I mean, they've not really got much else to do in the day, have they? Like, they don't sit and watch TV. Like, they just wander around, eat off trees.
Yeah. You don't really see them like
young, and then
you don't really see them like really like bleary-eyed carrying a cup of coffee though, do you? I only had half an hour last night. I feel awful. If only I had like some kind of hammock.
Well, yeah, but then they could have, lie down, put the radio on for them. But just, they can sleep. It's like us, if we didn't have work and all stuff, we'd probably sleep a bit longer.
True, but I mean, we're not giraffes though. Is that just a natural sleep cycle for a giraffe?
Yeah.
If they slept longer, would that just,
Well, yeah, it'd take a bit of evolution for them to...
You'd have to train them as well how to use these hammocks and falling beds.
There's a learning curve, obviously. I'm just thinking of the giraffes, mate.
It's a weird charity. Hi, I'm from Beds for Giraffes. Trying to sign this petition.
I'm sorry, did you say Beds for Giraffes?
I did, yeah. I think this is an idea that you should take to Twycross Zoo. Or like Longleat or something.
Yeah, talk to the giraffes.
Talk to the giraffes!
Get their opinions on it.
I think you said the craziest thing ever.
Well, no, I could show them with the figure in the book. Lie down.
The giraffes look at each other.
If they show interest in it, or get the hammock and then train one giraffe to sleep in it or sit down in it, and then if they see it, they go, "Ooh, that looks like it could be nice."
Finally, years of not sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, what you realise is they're actually shoes. They could take those off. They've got to keep them because the legs are so...
You've been doing this show too long, it's gotten to you.
Because animals in the wild don't have beds, we should give them mattresses. Make it more comfortable in the wild.
I know these lines were, if only somebody gave us a mattress. That's all I want.
Yeah, but maybe, they might live a bit longer. But poor conditions. We need hostels for animals.
I think, Ben, you've gone insane.
I think I've just expanded my mind a bit more.
No, I think you've shrunk it, Ben.
I'm just thinking outside the box.
Wait, you should get back in the box. Get back in the box, tape it up and post it off somewhere.
But can I have a mattress in the box? In case I get sleepy.
You can have a hammock.
Oh,
a hammock that you have to lie on and it tilts down.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
You're crazy, mate. But there could be, other ways. I don't know. Maybe if there's like... The thing is, I've got the idea in my head and I know what your reaction is going to be. Like a padded room. They go and it's an angle so they can just sort of lean. It's like 45 degree angle.
I don't know if leaning is like a natural thing for giraffes. There's plenty of things
for them to lean on. Yeah, but lying in a hammock's not a natural thing for a giraffe.
And that's your idea.
No, that's what I'm saying. We need to introduce it.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Are there any other animals you think would benefit from...
No, Ben. I don't think even the giraffe would benefit from a hammock.
But I just think like lions, like famously aggressive. Maybe it's because they're not getting enough sleep.
I think they sleep a lot, don't they? Lions are notoriously lazy animals.
Yeah. But if they had a mattress, maybe that's what the roaring is. Like, oh, my legs!
Oh, me back!
Yeah.
Oh, I slept on a rock last night.
Yeah.
We'll get in touch with an animal expert if there's any out there.
Yeah.
And if there's any psychologists out there as well, we'll get in touch with them and tell us what you think of Ben's idea.
Or, if DFS can make a 30-foot mattress.
Yeah. That also tilts. It needs to be on a sort of like a tilting thing. How would a giraffe get up though? Would it need it?
Well, that's what I said. There's like some button or something they
press.
Or they make a noise.
But these, they go make a noise and it goes, all right then.
Yeah, talking in their sleep and then
thrown out of bed.
Very slow.
And then just a giraffe lying down.
See, it makes zoos much more fun as well.
People trying to make giraffe noises as the giraffes are trying to sleep.
Or maybe they take it in turns and he says to his friend, right, I'm going to go lean against that. You press the button.
See that padded wall over there? I'm going to lean against that.
Well, you don't need a button in a padded wall. If it's the tilting one, then
yeah.
So yeah, I was quite pleased with this idea.
I just feel it's something that we don't need. I don't think the giraffes are going around complaining. If only we had mattresses.
Yeah. Well, obviously they can't talk. But, they're thinking.
No, Ben, they're not thinking.
Well, what we'll do, we'll go to Twycross Zoo and take a mattress with us. And if the giraffe starts eyeing it up... Or if we put the mattress, lean against the wall and we lie against it. If you see them start tilting it, ooh, yeah, that could work actually. And then we know that they're interested.
I don't know what's happening, Ben. This is a very scary episode for
me. Well, should we move on?
I think we should. Let us know what you think about...
If you say your idea is beds for hippopotamuses, then I'm going to slap you.
I just don't think it's like a natural thing
Of course it's not. But microwaves weren't a natural thing until they were invented, and then we all loved them.
Yeah, but we have the... What's the word? The brain power. That's not what I'm looking for, but...
Yeah, mental capacity.
That's it, yeah, we can...
You're saying giraffes are idiots?
Yeah, I am actually. Oh. That's why it takes them 30 minutes, it takes them hours to get down on their knees to sleep.
Yeah, but a giraffe can kill a lion with a kick to the head. Can you kill a lion with a kick to the head? No.
No, but you know what I can do? Lie down on a mattress.
Yeah, but if we made a mattress for the giraffe,
I don't think it would lie down on it. I don't think it would see a mattress leaning against a wall and think, I could lean on that.
Well, no, because it'd be too small, but it would give them the idea.
What, to make a giant mattress?
Well, you might see them, gathering materials. Pushing the tree over so it leans.
I think they would have thought to do that already.
Yeah.
Birds build their own houses. They build little nests for themselves.
Exactly.
So that, giraffes don't. Giraffes don't build little nests. Or big nests even. Big giraffe-sized nests. They don't push trees over with their heads.
I mean, we lived for like thousands of years before we came up with a mattress. So...
Yeah, but we're different. We're people. We have different structure. I mean, compare these two. That's a person. That's a giraffe. They're very different, Ben.
Yeah, but then
this one's bipedal.
I beg your pardon. I think it's pronounced bipedal.
Well, whatever.
Well, he's got two pedals, doesn't he? I don't know.
Oh man.
Well, I stand by this, and I'm going to ask the listeners what they think.
You might stand by it, but the giraffes won't.
No, they'll lie down by it.
No, they have to stand by it to lie down on it, man.
Well, if we got a hammock.
Giraffe hammocks.
Yeah.
I don't even want to continue anymore.
Well, you've got to, because it's time for your idea now.
Things you're going to sandbag my idea.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, even though my idea is a good idea. I don't think anyone who owns a car with not enough space in it will agree. Because my idea is essentially theatre seats, but for cars. How are you laughing at that? That's a sensible idea.
Yeah, well, it's an absurd image, but...
No, it's not an absurd image.
Well, it is.
A giraffe lying on a mattress is slowly lowering down on a mattress is an absurd image.
Touche. No, but the instant image of a theatre seat, because I'm imagining, someone's taking a theatre seat and just put it in a car, but obviously you're going to explain
it.
Yeah,
it's more of like a car seat, but the seat, the bit that you sit on, flips up. So that you got more room to put stuff in.
Oh.
Because I know you do have seats that lie down.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I was thinking like the driver's seat, and I thought, why would you do that? Other than for the novelty of like putting it down.
Whee! I'm banging it down again.
But yeah, no, for space-wise, that makes sense.
And so I'm thinking, rather than it just flips up as soon as you get off it, it should have a little thing that you can hook the seat on, or like you press it down, then you pull like a button or a lever, and then that loosens it, and then you can lift it up.
Yeah, I think it could just flip up, because I mean, I don't think there's that many theatre seat related injuries.
Yeah, but theatres don't move around, do they, Ben? If your car flips over,
travelling theatres.
I don't
theatre productions move around.
No, Ben. Something happened to you this past week.
No, but you're right. Yeah.
I think giraffes should have beds that tilt down, and theatres travel around on wheels. If you're in a car and
it's like flipping around.
Yeah. Well, especially if you go over a bump and you jump up a bit.
You might think the car's applauding you. Congratulating you driving.
Thanks, but can you stop, please?
Yeah.
Well, if a wheel goes and your car rolls. Then...
I think the last thing you're gonna if your car tips over, the last thing you think, oh, that bloody seat making a noise.
I'm not talking about making a noise. I'm talking about it flipping up. You jump up in the air, the seat goes up, then you come crashing down back onto the ground. Then you got a car seat banging you on the head.
That only happens if you're not wearing a seatbelt and you go flying out of the sunroof. Because your weight's still going to be on the chair.
You're right about the seatbelt. Yes, I'm not sure about sunroof. This is James Bond's car you're thinking of.
Well, Mr. Bond, equip your Aston Martin with theatre seats. With a little cup holder.
and binoculars. Driving along.
Yeah, so you have to hook it down. That's a lot of hassle, though.
I don't
really. When you go, you got to put the seat down, then hook it on.
Maybe you don't hook it on. Maybe you just push it down, and it's got clips in place.
Yeah.
And you push it, and then you got a lever. Yeah. Then you got a lever underneath the seat, and you pull it and go. Yeah. Don't do it while the kids do it.
Yeah. So, like the back seats, would it be one big one, or would it be three individual?
Probably three individual. So then you can still have,
And the passenger seat, would it do it as well?
Oh, maybe. Possibly. Because I'm thinking, because we've been in my brother's car when we've been to the wrestling shows, and
we've also been in theatres.
We have, yes. So combine the two. Well, because his car, especially when he's got loads of stuff, it's quite cramped.
Small car.
Yeah. So he's always got stuff on the seats. I think, well, if you could lift that seat up, you could put stuff in the footwell on the ground and just put twice as much in. I think it's the sort of thing that needs to be worked on.
No, I think it's just a mechanism, but I think they're clicking it into place in the lever. That would work. That'd be quite fun, actually, because I know I would, while you're driving, let the lever up, and then you sit there,
yeah, like kids in the cinema, you tilt the seat up and you sit on it and then slap down,
I like this.
Oh, thank you.
So, what about car seats in theatres?
Oh, see now, if there's a showing of Fast and Furious,
they should have one screen just for car related movies. Cars,
yeah.
James Bond.
He
was always driving.
He did, yeah. What if?
I mean, to be fair, some of the theatre seats do look like car seats with the.
They do actually, yeah, especially in the cinemas.
Ooh, I like the idea now of having a theatre with. Maybe I might do this for an idea, but having a seat with removable seats, and then you could have different themed seats for different productions.
Yeah.
If it was, say, set in a mental home, you could have sort of an electric chair. No. What are they sitting in? Doctors. Okay, if it's a film about
an execution.
A prison, an execution. You can have electric chairs. Ooh, sit in the electric chair. Maybe just the front row, and you can. I'm going to make a note.
Make a note of that. Yeah. So I was just thinking as well, as we were talking about car seats in theatres. What if you had, say, a film, Fast and Furious, and all the cars? Have you seen these little simulator rides that they spin around? They do loops and things like that. If you had a seat that flipped over as well, so and it moved and rocked around, so when the car braked it, when it took off, and then the car rolls in the film, and the
4D cinema.
Yeah, like that. But the seats are all individual. They'll probably have to be quite spaced out.
Hey, why is mine not moving?
Yeah, they'll have to be quite spaced out, because if you flipped and the person next to you flipped, they'd kick you in the face.
Imagine you're in the cinema and you do a whole 360.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That would be pretty cool, yeah.
So combining a roller coaster with it.
Actually, yeah.
Just put a TV screen on a roller coaster. Or VR headset.
Yeah, actually. It's like in the Mr. Bean film when him and the fella go on that ride, the simulator ride, we're all sat there like that. But if the seats flipped.
Yeah.
So
what was your idea again?
I can't. Theatre seats in cars.
Yes,
that was it.
I think it's a flipping good idea.
Hey!
So that's a good place to end it on.
That's been a very interesting episode, I think.
But in preparation for our next episode, we need some ideas.
That's right, we do.
So let's get your randomizer.
I'm now going to hit randomize. App. Thank you. So it is app.
Yes, we got to think of an app. Maybe it could be the Had an Idea podcast app. Where you can listen to all our previous episodes.
Yeah.
Which you can do on Spotify.
Yes, you can.
Apple Podcasts. And YouTube. And anywhere else you find your podcasts, I guess. Yes, in the bin outside. Oh, I found a podcast.
Little old lady. Look what I found.
And if you want something else to do, you can follow us on TikTok, Ben and Mike Idea. Instagram, Ben and Mike Idea. YouTube, search Ben and Mike. So that's everything.
It is.
Yes.
Thank you for watching and thank you for listening.
Yes. And we'll see you again next time for more ideas. Bye. The Had an Idea podcast was created by Ben Coleman and Michael Mason. The title music was Panama Hat by Audio Nautics. Thanks for listening.